Hey guys, E46 Fix here again. So if you caught my last video, maybe there was some stuff about it that you were frustrated with, like, oh man, I wish he would have showed me this more or that more. I'm going to go back through and just give you guys a little more detailed rundown just in case you had any issues with it. It's a simple job, but you know, sometimes it can be tricky for some people. There's certain little parts you wouldn't think would be tough. But yeah, like I said, we're fixing that cigarette lighter that doesn't work, and the reason it's not working is because the fuse box. So we're going to move over here to the glove box. You're going to open your glove box up, go inside the glove box, and you're going to see these two tabs on the roof of your glove box. There's tab 1, and then we've got our tab 2 over here as well. Let's look. I want to get you guys actually a good look at it. There we go. There's tab 2. Now, my particular unit, it doesn't seem like my tab 2 is really doing anything at all. No matter what direction it is, it's unlocked, but yours might be different. But yeah, so you're going to want to turn those tabs. This one I'm going to turn to the left towards me, and the whole thing's going to come down. That tab over there I turn towards me as well. So, and when I mean towards me, towards the left. So now if you look here, you're going to have your actual panel list that's going to tell you all of the fuses inside of the car, what numbers they are, etc. And so you can see it just slides down there really easily there. And you're going to want to look for fuse number 47, which is going to be your cigarette lighter. And what makes it interesting is you can see they've done here, it's in alphabetical order for the most part, everything here. So yeah, and on there too. So if there's something you're looking for that you think, oh, maybe this is going bad in my car, you can check it out. So I recommend just leaving this here, because you can look at it while you're doing the job, and then also it gives you more space when you're working inside the fuse box, because I didn't realize how narrow it was on the inside of there, but it's very narrow. So yeah, and as you can see here, I'll leave the camera right there. What I did, my mechanic must have kept my fuse removal tool, which in BMWs comes right here in this spot right here, and it sits vertically just inside there, and it's orange or black, whichever color. And here is the fuse that I removed. This is the fuse I got from AutoZone. It's a 20 amp. And with these pliers, or sorry, tweezers, what I did was I went in and just barely kind of, you know, like pressed them out with my thumb inside there, slid it through. And of course, ideally you'd want to have needle nose, or I mean, ideally you want to have the actual tool. I've heard of people doing this with needle nose pliers, but you can see how narrow that is right there. I mean, that's extremely narrow. So yeah, maybe if it was a fuse all by itself, but if it's a fuse with fuses next to it, they're gonna have to be very slim. And so you just want to grab it, put pressure, and you just pull out. You pull that fuse straight out, and it'll come right out when you want it to. And of course, once you take it out, putting it back in, you're gonna hold it in place with these just like that, and you're just gonna guide it in. And if you have trouble doing that, you can try to kind of start it by hand and then push it in there, and then once you actually get it started, boom, push it in. So it's not too bad. But yeah, and just you know, review of the job, guys. It is working. The cigarette lighter is now charging up all the things I needed to charge. So yeah, that's kind of the part 2 of the video, just helping you guys out in case you had any issues. But yeah, if you guys got any other questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you guys all for tuning in. And yeah, if you take and word to the wise also, if you are questionable whether or not the fuse is the issue, it's a very cheap way to kind of troubleshoot. And when I mean cheap way, I don't even mean you have to buy a new fuse yet. You can actually go into the fuse box, look at the issue that you're having with your car, and then pull out that particular fuse. And then after that, you can actually look at the fuse, and you can see, like, what's the deal? You know, is it okay? Is it burnt out? And if you look at this one here, it's actually broken in the middle. The fuse is burnt out to a point where it actually snapped on that middle bar. Yeah, so that one's definitely burnt out. So that would have been a quick way for me to just troubleshoot. I didn't replace this whole lighter, but that would have been a quick way for me to troubleshoot. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Have a good one.